We're live. Good morning, India. Welcome to ABC News. My name is Khushi, your host and news anchor for this morning. Today in India, we can expect wind speeds of about 10 kilometers per hour and the highest temperatures of 22 degrees Celsius and the lowest temperatures of 18 degrees Celsius. This may seem like a pretty gloomy day, and you would be right. We have an 80% chance of precipitation in certain states in India. And however, I can interest you in a very interesting lineup of events that we have for you today at ABC News. We have a lineup of 6 different speakers live from all over the country of India, celebrating a very special phenomenon that takes place every year on this same day. And so, let me pass it on to our first speaker of the day. That seems to be Miss Shivani, reporting live from Ursa. Thank you.
Hi Khushi, a very happy birthday to you. Something that I admire the most about you is how simply raw and honest and authentic you are. Like, even if you're having a bad day, you don't sugarcoat or anything. You are just you. And that is something that I appreciate the most about you, that you embrace yourself for being you. And you don't let yourself be something else in order to be in other people's good books. And that is a trait that most people fail to sort of cultivate in themselves. And you have been able to do that. So I'm sure that takes a lot of courage. And I hope you continue embracing yourself for being you. I hope this day is really fun for you, and I hope the years ahead are also full of learning, growth, and love for you. Happy birthday.
Thank you, Ms. Shivani, for that incredible news coverage. I will now be passing you on to our second speaker of the day, Ms. Soumya, reporting live from Delhi.
Hello Khushi, happy birthday. So, if you were to star in a movie, your role would be, I think of like a fairy in the woods. You know, the one who wears like really dreamy clothes and has like long flowing hair that you do. And you would be friends with the animals, you'll be able to talk with them. I feel like you would also be an archer. And obviously you would do painting and reading books and all. I think you would be a very fearless, a very creative, a kind soul who is very magical as a person. And I think you would be the kind of character that I would personally look up to if I saw you as like a teenager, you know, in those dystopian books. So yeah, I think you'll be my favorite character if you were in a movie. Okay, happy birthday once again. Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Soumya. That was incredible. And now I will be passing us on to our third speaker of the day, reporting live from Kolkata, Ms. Monali Banerjee.
Khushi. Happy birthday, Khushi. Okay, something that I find unique about you is not something that I can pinpoint because you have so many things which are unique about you, right? There are like multiple things. So, first off, I think you are really good at sketching. And I have not seen a lot of people sketch as well as you do. So I think that's something which is very unique about you. And also, I think you are a very good judge of character. I think you know what is good and what is bad and how it impacts you, and like you try to maintain that in every sphere of your life. And also I think, and something that I really admire in you, which is also very unique, is that how you are always how you do not shirk away from being yourself. And you kind of like try to embrace your true self all the time, and that's something which is really impressive. You go, girl. Okay, whatever. So these are things which are really unique about you, and I hope you never lose them, and I hope you only become more unique moving forward. So happy birthday, Khushi.
Thank you for that, Ms. Manali. It seems that we're having a live caller from our second studio in Kolkata. That would be from our next speaker, Ms. Shirsha. Over to you, Shirsha.
To dedicate a theme song, I will choose "You've Got a Friend" by James Taylor, because it perfectly captures the kind of person you are. Like whenever there is help needed, you would help without any questions asked. You would just like give up your own things so that it would be helpful for the other person. And if that's not a great friend, I don't know what is. And it's always reassuring to know that there's someone I know by my side there when I'm not with my family or anyone. And the amount of times I've been grateful to you and indebted to you, but you always made it feel like so normal and so average that that's what you're supposed to do. And that's what I learned from you every day, to be so selfless and so helpful. So definitely that song.
Thank you, Ms. Shisha. That was beautiful. That takes us to the next speaker of the day, who seems to be reporting live from America. It seems we have an international call today. That would be our next speaker, Ms. Rebecca, who a lot of people say we look alike, but I don't really see it. As you all know, my name is Vikash Kushbu, reporting live from Mumbai. I will be passing it on to Ms. Rebecca, reporting live from the United States. Hi, Khushi. Good morning and happy birthday. Okay, so one thing that you do that always makes my day is this. So I know we're in the same hostel and we're on the same floor and even in the same 5th block at Christ campus, but the truth is we don't really get to see each other so often, right? And so here's my favorite thing that always brightens my day. It's when I'm on campus just doing something and we see you walking past us or walking somewhere over there or something, and we're all like, oh my god, Khushi, Khushi, hi Khushi, look at us, Khushi. We start like shouting your name, and you might have been going by yourself or like with your friends, and the second you hear us, you obviously turn around and you look for who's calling you, and you see us, and then you immediately get the brightest smile on your face. Like you like light up and when you see us, and I think when I see you smiling so hard that you see us, it brightens my day, because I think it's just so special. We are such a close group, and even though we don't hang out as much anymore like we used to in first year, all of us, I think that bond that happened in first year makes every single person in this group so special to us. And just every time I see you on campus, I get so excited, because it's like, oh my god, I see Khushi, that's my Khushi. Like, and every time people are talking about a Khushi, I'm like, wait, which Khushi? And it's always some other Khushi or my Khushi. So I think that's the thing that you do that always brightens my day. Every time I see you on campus and you just have this biggest smile on your face, it's so sweet. I think it's so special. And yeah, I hope you have an equally special birthday. I hope you feel very loved and appreciated, and I hope that this new year that you embark on is filled with a lot of exciting opportunities, and you learn to do a lot of stuff, and you just have an incredible year. And I hope you enjoy your birthday. I'm really sorry we don't get to spend it together, but I hope you enjoy it at home, and we'll do something when we come to Bangalore. Bye-bye! Thank you, Ms. Rebecca. Now we'll be moving on to our next speaker, who seems to be coming live to us from Studio 3 in Kolkata. As you can see, we have a lot of studios in Kolkata. That would be our next speaker, Ms. Shanshari, again live from Kolkata. Over to you, Ms. Shanshari.
Hello Khushi, wish you a very 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 happy birthday. many happy returns of the day. It's a little awkward talking to a phone, but what I want to talk to you about is I want to remember the most funniest time I spent with you. And I can say that among all the best times, though, that time was really the best, and I will remember it for the rest of my life. And how shameless we were. That time when we went to Kurg and we were knocking on Shisha's and Shivani's door. I know we did a terrible job. We shouldn't have done that. But then at the same time, the ghost of Monali has somehow possessed both of us, and we ended up doing something very childish and shameless. But the most funniest thing was how we were trying to, cross that. What should I say? That pillar kind of thing which was joining both the veranda. So that thing when that was joining both the balconies, when we were trying to cross it, that time when you couldn't and you were you were kind of sitting on it, hanging a kind of you were looking like a spider, a laying spider. Just I don't know. It was very weird, and I couldn't control my laugh. At the same time, I was worried about whether he will fall from the balcony and die. And at the same time, I was scared that what if I help you cross, if I pull you or something, if I also die. That time it was like multiple things were going in my head, but at the same time I was shamelessly laughing. And after that, when I pulled you by pulling your pants and all, it was very funny, and you also couldn't stop laughing. And after that, when when all of them, they told us that we shouldn't have done those things, that time we were like, yeah, we both were like the same. And after we came to the room, we were laughing. So I don't know what happened. I'm normally not like that, but with you it was completely different. And somehow you remind me of my one of my best friends from childhood. Like I'm not in contact with her till now, but it's okay. Like we somehow hang out and all, so it's kind of like that. Like whatever time may how much time may pass between both of us, like both of us contacting each other or something, it's somehow always it's like the same. It's nothing has changed like that. So because of exams and all, when you and I, we both couldn't keep in contact with each other, and there was a huge span of time, I remember that, not contacting you or something. So that time I was like I was missing you, of course. But after a point, when I realized, when we both again started talking and all, when I used to study in your room and all, I used to realize that maybe it's like those childhood friendships only, where nothing changes even though you come in contact with each other after a point of time. So yeah, that's my funniest memory. And the best time I had, and also there are multiple best times I had with you. It's not like one should be the best. There are multiple best times, and I'm kind of ranting and all. So okay, bye bye. I'll say the rest later.
Thank you for that, Miss Shantani. Now we have our final speaker of the day, reporting live from the city that ties us all together. You guessed that right. Today we'll be speaking with Miss Angel, reporting live from Bangalore. Take it away.
Hello, madam. So you're turning old, huh? Wish you a very happy birthday. Keep becoming more awesome every year. Have lots and lots of fun today. May all your wishes come true. Have a really amazing year ahead. And come back to Bangalore soon. We'll have lots of fun here, lots of gossiping, lots of our usual walks together, and we'll celebrate your birthday here, okay? Have fun. Bye-bye. Love you. Miss you.
And we're back. Thank you, Miss Angel. That was beautiful. And that brings us to conclude today's news segment. I hope you all had an incredible morning and an even more special year to come. This is me, your host and news anchor, Vikash Khushbu, signing off. Good night.